Hello, guys. It is Football Cruise on Nigeria Footballers TV. Let's talk about Francis Uzoho. I think he's one of the forgotten names when you talk about Super Eagles player.
A lot of things just happened. A lot of things have happened.
Finally, he made his return this past weekend for his club side, Apoel Nicosia in Cyprus. A welcome sight for everyone to see.
Of course.
I think when you talk about the Super Eagles national team, you know, his time off the field, not being in action, how do you think, how far behind do you think he is now, looking at the current goalkeeping situations for the Super Eagles?
I mean, for every player who gets injured, first things first, I mean, it's always very difficult for them, and they have a lot of catching up to do. Honestly, that's just natural. Yeah. But for Uzoho, it's even more difficult for the Super Eagles. Let's just put it like that, because, I mean, he came back and he kept a clean sheet for his club side, so he's still a quality keeper. But for the Super Eagles, I actually don't even think it's too much of a. He has too much work to do to reclaim the #1 spot.
You think so?
I mean, Maduka Okoye is good, but it's not. I mean, it's not 1,000 times better than. For personally, I don't think Maduka Okoye is so much better than.
So much better, but it's better, but not, the difference for you is not that big.
I mean, the reason why we actually think it's better, if we're being very honest, is because we've seen more of him recently, and it's been a while. So it's easier for us to forget that he was a decent goalkeeper. Also, he's not.
I mean, he was our first choice at the World Cup,
of course, and he did well for me. He did well in the World Cup, so obviously going to be difficult for him, but.
Yeah, and I think he's still young. He has age on his side.
Of course.
Daniel Akpe is, aging, if you want to put it that way. So and I think he has this this likeness for getting raw. For him to place his trust on Uzoho in a tournament like the World Cup.
Came from nowhere, actually.
From nowhere, and for him to place his trust in a goalkeeper like Uzoho for all the games. I think he kept all the games for the Super Eagles at the World Cup. So that tells you how getting raw still has an eye on. But I just think he needs to. Cyprus. You're playing in Cyprus. You're talking about him keeping a clean sheet on his return. I mean, they were in a losing run, and he kept a clean sheet, and they won. So I feel he needs to. I mean, this is a goalkeeper who made his La Liga debut some seasons ago, and now you're playing your trade in Cyprus. I think maybe that might just be something like a little bit of.
Nigerian players are playing in worse leagues, so let's be honest. So I mean, Cyprus is not the strongest league, but I think Uzoho knows that he can do better. I think it's better than Cyprus. Yeah, so I'm sure his team will be working out something. I'm very sure. So,
but bottom line is Francis Uzoho. It's good to have you back. We're happy to see you back on the field, keeping a clean sheet, shutting those goals out, and we hope soon enough you get a return to the Super Eagles national team. Guys, it is still the Football Cruise on Nigeria Footballers TV, and I've been with Lamid on the show, and we hope to see you guys next time.